Let's do another car review today. So earlier this week, I did the 2018 AMG E63S. I thought I would grab this 2014 E63S and kind of go over this little beauty. Again, I love the color on this. I think this is their diamond white, and I love that it has the panel roof. This has the diamond white with the panel roof, so you have all your black accents kind of with the panel roof, your tires, your gray wheels, red brakes, and then this has their carbon fiber package. So you got your carbon mirrors, carbon skirts. I think you've got some carbon on the front and rear, yeah. Got a nice carbon down here in the splitter. Really cool. So really love the color combo of this car. This is a pretty high spec. Had a bunch of the options, so this is an S-Pack. Again, Mercedes, man, they make some good looking wheels. So this would have been the upgraded wheel in 2014. Just put some new tires and oil change on this for my customer. Getting ready for winter. We got a storm coming in right now. Hopefully we can get some decent driving, but yeah, so definitely, so this is a little more squared off than the current generation, but what a beast of the car. The E-Class, the M5s, they're just, I think they're the best bang for your buck. I mean, I know they're expensive, they're $100,000 cars or $150,000 cars, depending on your spec, but you just get an all-rounder in these cars that is just, it's hard to beat. So 2014 was the first year that they put their all-wheel drive system in this car. It's a fixed ratio all-wheel drive system. So not quite as trick as the new one, but about 70% of your power is always going to the rear wheels and roughly 30% is going to the front. So it still drives very rear wheel drive-ish. It just has a little more traction. And because of that, this car will do a 3.4 0 to 60, where like the M5 the same year was like a 3.8 0 to 60. And it's not because of horsepower, it's because of traction. So let's talk about the power unit in this thing. So this is last gen AMG tech. This is a large displacement twin turbo V8. There she is. So this is their 5.5 liter. It is not a reverse flow. It is a traditional V8. So you got your V, intakes are in the center, turbos are on each side. So twin turbo each side. Output of this beauty is 570 horse and 590 foot-pounds of torque. And it is a torque monster. I think the difference between this and some other cars is like the bottom of the gear. This thing's just a bruiser. It's got so much torque. You kind of want to shift a little early in this car. Yeah, it's just got a good amount of bottom end in it. I can't say his name, but again, thanks, buddy. Great job on building this engine. I love their territory in Germany where these are built. That's a beautiful crest. So yeah, there you go. There's the 5.5 liter. Even with the carbon fiber package, I believe it gives you the carbon fiber engine piece there in the center too. So pretty cool. This one had all your driver's assistant stuff, so you've got your Distronic sense in the front. I love these jewel lights, really good looking. This one has a bunch of like door lighting and stuff that I thought was pretty cool. So you've got your, it's kind of hard to see, but it says AMG down there. Pretty cool, pretty sick stuff. Lighted door sills. Interior is great. This is kind of the last of this generation, and it's a little dated from when you sit in the new one. You know, it's not as iPad geek as the new one is, but it's great. Really comfortable seats in this thing, just awesome. And this one still has the active bolster, so when you're turning, it'll grab you either way, and I think that's kind of cool. They don't have that in the new AMG, as far as I know. It's kind of like a fad that kind of went out, and I really I really miss that. I think it's kind of a fun little thing. Let's go. I didn't finish the rest, sorry. Large steel brakes, no carbon fibers, but large steel brakes on this. Really good looking. I like the red. Red looks awesome. There's your pano. Again, the white with the pano is just a beautiful, beautiful color concept. You've got your lip spoiler there, and then of course your carbon fiber diffuser down here with your dual exhaust, and then kind of more of your like independent LED jewel kind of theme on the tail light. Okay, let's go to the interior. Let's take a look at it. So with the carbon fiber pack, again, we got carbon fiber throughout the car. Nice ambient lighting. It's a little different. Definitely the new interior's ambient lighting is pretty cool. Nice IWC clock, beautiful. Got a square clock in this one, unlike the round one in the new one. Your digital and analog gauges here, which is pretty cool, kind of jet fighter-ish to me. And in a way, it's different from the full LCD screen, and I do like it in front and center. Just looks cool. RPM over there. It's really, really a nice interior, honestly. Here's your selector buttons, your AMG button, that's like your M button, your shocks, your traction control, and then you have race start, sport, sport plus, and manual. This has a 7-speed MDCT, so they're wet clutch transmission. It's good. It's a good transmission. I really like it. The new 9-speed is definitely a step, I'll say that. But you're talking about a car you can pick up for somewhere around 50 grand. And look at this, it has an Alcantara headliner. Ah, Mercedes, you gotta do Alcantara headliners more often. The new one, I was so disappointed that it didn't have its Alcantara headliner. But besides that, this thing is awesome. Silver belts, nice leather. You know, this thing's seen, I think, about 50,000 miles, and it really is in great shape. I think service on these older AMGs, I think they're pretty bulletproof, honestly. As long as you're taking care of the car, I think it's going to take care of you. You know, you got to realize these were 120 grand and they're new, and they put really high quality parts on them. So I think that's it. What else will you talk about? Again, yeah, I love the dynamic seats in it. They're really fun. It's kind of corny, but I do really like it. Hardened carbon radio, panel roof, just kind of all your good stuff. This has an older version of their safety tech, but it's still pretty sweet. And this motor, like I said, this motor is a bruiser. Let's go ahead and give it a cold start. See how she sounds. Got that deep rumble, man. Oh, this thing sounds so good. AMG, man, they do the best exhaust. I love it. You never touch an exhaust. You get the performance exhaust on an AMG and you leave it alone. It's just so, they spend serious money tuning this exhaust, and it is the bomb. All right, guys, let's go for a fun drive. We got a winter storm coming in, so let's hope we can hurry and get up there and have some fun and get back. I want to get a couple more car reviews in for you guys, but let's do it. All right, guys, let's go for a ride in a 2014 E63S. Suspension was not on stiff, it was a little floaty. But yeah, so big difference between this and the new gen. As far as just like the way the power is delivered. This feels like a big bruiser. Yeah, it feels turbocharged, and it's just got a lot of low end, you know, the bottom of your gear is just, it's a torque monster, man. This thing is, doesn't have the RPM of some of the new one and a few things, but man, is it just torquey and it just pulls you. Just, it's got that push you back in your seat power. Got a winter storm coming in today. Thought we'd get out and get one more before the weather turns real ugly. Just did some service on this thing. It's running great. Steering feels good. The car feels good. I don't know why, but the 2018 feels super light, even though they're the same weights. This is again about a 4,500 pound car. I like the all drive system in it. I definitely wish, you know, I lean towards rear wheel drive cars, but in a big sedan, all wheel drive, I can handle all drive in a big sedan, and it is a fixed ratio. You've got 70% going to the rear, so it still drives like a good rear wheel drive car. Hopefully, I don't think it's going to push too much in a corner and understeer, hopefully. So I think they did a pretty good job. This was kind of like the evolution of AMG to get to where they've got now. 7-speed MDCT with your 5.5 liter twin turbo. It's a great car. I definitely prefer this motor over the last gen motor. Their NA motor, especially at elevation, even though it was a quality engine, just didn't have the power output that I thought an AMG should have. Where this thing just pulls you out of stuff, just fun, fast. The sound. Can we talk about the sound? What an amazing exhaust that this thing has. Just, man, sound is definitely part of your emotion when you're driving a car, and does this AMG sound good? Bottom of that gear, man, when it shifts, it just pulls you out of that gear. I love it. You know, you got to remember too, you know, this car's 4 years old now. It's feeling a little dated in here compared to like a BMW same year. I feel like the interior is a little bit behind, but it is great. It is great. It's high quality, showing really little signs of wear with 50,000 miles on it. Great car. And you know, these are going for 50 grand, 50 some odd thousand bucks. You can have yourself a nice E63S with all-wheel drive, year-round performance. Again, this is a 90 mile an hour car. Just a great car all in all. Man, that's just got that throaty engine sound that I love. Transmission's a little slow. It's not quite as snappy as like a dual clutch in the M5. It's not bad. Man, I love the torque though, man. Nobody's gonna get pissed about the torque just coming out of a corner. Feels nice in the S's here. Smooth, very comfortable. Love these seats. Don't look as cool as the new ones, but they're nice. They're ultra comfortable seat with the side bolster. That's the dynamic side bolster, which really is fun. It's fun, just kind of holding you in, pushing against you in these corners. All right, coming up on our better road here. What else about this thing? Love the white. I feel like the white and black contrast on this car, it's just beautiful. So definitely like AMGs in white. They look awesome. Great steering wheel, some Alcantara on it. Alcantara headliner, thank you, Alcantara. It's funny, the older BMWs and Mercedes are all coming with Alcantara. They all came with Alcantara headliners, and for some reason, a lot of our new ones aren't. Let's keep up with the Alcantara. It's awesome. I love all the carbon fiber. The carbon fiber pack on this car is awesome. What else? Good brakes. Ooh, tire. Good brakes. Beautiful wheels. Feels good. It feels like a bigger car to me, which is what it is. All right, let's drive. Tranny's good. I wish it was a little snappier. A little bit of a delay. It's not bad though. It's amazing the steps they make each generation. Add a little more confidence in the newer one, but this is great. And again, remember the price tag is quite a bit different. This is like a third the price used. I must say it sounds good. A little more roll. A little more roll on this one, but feels awesome. Comfortable though. This car is comfortable. It's a great luxury sports cruiser. Very comfortable car. I actually drove this car back from California. Really enjoyed it. It was a nice place to be. Effortless power. I mean, it feels like you're only using, most of the time you're using like a third of what it's got. Well, I like it. Here, turn around, do a little 0 to 60 run, call it good. But yeah, I love the AMG, BMW. AMs, they're both so good. This one compared to the new one, I mean the new one is good, but you're gonna have to pay for it. But man, they stepped up their game this year in 2018. It is amazing. But I love this car, man. They seem pretty bulletproof too. I'll say that for service and reliability. I feel like this gen is pretty dang good. Like, it's a good car. I love that. When you get a used AMG, please don't buy a new Hyundai Genesis over a used AMG. You know, like don't be fooled. Like, buy a used AMG, buy a used M, you know, or an RS product or something. Don't buy some brand new car and just think it's going to be better because it's brand new, because it's not. It's not. The tech in this and the quality in this is better than most cars. All right, let's do this. Oh, freaking good torque. Yeah, it rips, man. It's a different type of power, but geez, does it go. All right, there you go. Wish we had a better sunny day than today, but it's the last chance I had to do it. Love it. Quality, reliable. I definitely would feel good about buying a used AMG like this. You're gonna love it for years to come, and then maybe the new one will be used. You can pick that one up, but it's a great value for what you're getting. It's just an awesome car. They're beautiful. Great drivetrain as usual. Just a brutal drivetrain. Lots of torque. Anyways, guys, hope you liked the E63S review today. I appreciate it. Please like it for me. Give me a like. Help me get it out there. And if you like what you're seeing, I got lots more of this. Go ahead and give me a subscribe. Okay, thanks, guys.